Little is resembled the Earth's final day. Little is remembered of Earth's final days. Every child knows the legend of the great cities that covered the land, but the sundering is remembered all too well. The moon came too close to Earth to rip the very land itself into air and changing the planet forever. In the years afterwards, mankind was too busy surviving to write down much. Tap O to continue. Oh, so now I can use the controls, huh? But survive. They did. So again, actually the opposite is happening. The moon is getting further and further away as Earth's gravitation is losing. So when they talk about the total eclipse of the sun, which is going to be happening in the North America soon, that will actually not happen in the future. As the sun gets as the moon gets further and further away, it won't be big enough to block the sun. Excuse me. And that was your science lesson from the day. Take it from the drunk. Hold on. While the survivors left the scattered lands with heavy hearts, they did not look back, for the sky was a new home. Again, classic. Earth gets destroyed. People live in colonies or in the sky. The sky was. The Sky City of Karim became the home of many. The story of its construction is strangely unknown. For those early waves of lucky refugees, curiosity was suppressed by the ideas of a perfect utopia. Entrance to the city came at a price. Once they agreed to stay, they would never be allowed to leave. Jetpack Test 161. A spark of curiosity and an adventurer's burns. Wait a minute. A spark of curiosity and curiosity and adventure burns bright in one young child. For some reason I don't know. Adventure just didn't seem to fit there. Who was never known any home but the sky. The young boy, named Erun, reveals in the mirror. Fame. What revealed in the mirror fame he exploits his generated. In the minor fame. Oh, the young boy named a minor. For love of Pete, how did I ever graduate English? It's nothing compared to the thrill of bravely challenging the tenderest holds on gravity still has on humanity. He likes to fly. Whoosh. Wow. He did it. That kid's nuts. But the gravity doesn't give up so easily, and misfortune is its ally. Elation turns to terror. Most would count themselves lucky to have lived. Oh, wait a minute. And then frustration. Another failed test. Most would consider themselves lucky to have lived, but for Aaron, alive is just not enough. His dreams is to fly in the sky. And frustration has never been a match for his persistence. And gradually, that persistence adds up. Jetpack Test 162. Okay, should have enough power this time. And yes, it does. Thunk. But fortune favors the bold, as Ederlund's impact unlocks a hidden panel. Aaron has made a discovery, but exploring it will have to wait. So our young hero slyly closes the panel. Shriek. A loud roar echoes through the city, and luckily something else has taken the crowd's attention. The beast! That evening, it returns to complete his exploration. Now, I just noticed something. What's missing from here, other than someone who could read English, is music. A little background music would be nice here. Aaron hesitates, only briefly. The door quietly shuts behind him. There we go. So that's the backstory of what we're doing. Following his excursion has been taking need rest, but the Wonderlost will not allow him to sit for long. Wandering around the hideout perimeter, Aaron stumbles upon a isocon trap. He has heard of these, but never actually seen one, and even more interesting, something is trapped inside. And it has an hourglass figure. A girl made of energy? Aaron tries to free her, but to no avail. You're saving everyone, aren't you? Sit tight, I'll get you out of there. The girl reaches out of the net. Unsure of what else to do, Aaron grasps her hand. The powerful energy from her begins to form. You want me to be your anchor? The girl notices tendency, but Aaron. Okay. The energy condenses around the girl and she begins to reconstitute herself, but the process does not stop there as she ceases to be pure energy and takes a solid form. Okay. What is your name? I'm not sure or any human can pronounce that. She holds an amulet. This is acceptable. These symbols, they look like charisma. Are you charisma? Amazing. Aaron touches the amulet. The power within it leaps out and surrounds him. The amulet shows Aaron the fate of charisma's people. Those people. The Sundering destroyed the surface of the earth. Who was responsible for their spaceship destruction? Most of the aliens survived the crash, but were now stranded on Earth. Okay. They made a deal with a man named Eros in exchange for their help to rebuild the city. Eros agreed to supply them with fuel for the ship. Eos has gathered enough materials to build a city. Using their combined power, the aliens begin their work. They were able to build floating cities in less than 2 weeks. Unbelievable. When Serene was completed, they gathered to meet Eros in the depths of the city. Eros did not keep his promise. He would not let the power so great slip away. So Eos imprisoned all the those people, the aliens. On her own, Charisma doesn't have the power to save her people. Don't worry. You're hot, so I'll save you. I'll help you save them. You have my word. So, you saved a beast which everyone fears and some kind of alien. With her first in prison, the power stronger than so he had to isolate them. Okay, so those are the guys I see everywhere.